guys, welcome into the live. Drop your yes and no questions if you have them. The list is also open for paid reads. Drop your yes and no questions. It is also $15 for a mini, $30 for a full. The list is open. Let's see, Jade, did your honey jar work? Let's see, did Jade's honey jar work? Did Jade's honey jar work? Not necessarily. This is still kind of in motion here. Not yet. I would say not yet. Does Sam want to be with you? Let's see. Does Sam want to be with you? You're welcome. Let's see. Does Sam want to be with you? Does Sam want to be with you? This is a yes. Wow. Yes. Is Claudia interested in you? Let's see. Is Claudia interested in you? Yes, this person is interested in you. Yes. Is it over between you and Raza? Let's see. Is it over between you and Raza? Is it over between you and Raza? Let's see. Is it over? I feel like this is more taking a pause. That's kind of what it feels like. So no, I don't think it's over yet. No. Will David reconcile with you soon? Let's see. Will David reconcile with you soon? Will David reconcile with you soon? Will David reconcile with Patricia? Will David reconcile with Patricia? I would say, let me get another card. Let's see. Will David reconcile with Patricia? Will David reconcile with you? Yeah, I would say it's a no. I would say this is a no. Hi, Elena. Hope you're having a good day. Has Owen moved on? Has Owen moved on from Ava with a girl she saw him with just a friend? Let's see. Has Owen moved on? Has Owen moved on from Ava? Has Owen moved on from Ava? Has Owen moved on from Ava? No, not necessarily. No, this person has not yet moved on, no. Candy, does Isaac want to fix things? Let's see. Candy, does Isaac want to fix things? Candy, does Isaac want to fix things? This is a no. This person does not want to fix things, unfortunately. Will you and Sean talk again? Let's see. Will you and Sean talk again? Will you and Sean talk again? Wow, 6 of Cups. This is a yes. Is Pandu happy with Let's see. Is Pandu happy with V? Let's see. Is Pandu happy with V? 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 Yes and no. This person this is a yes and no, because there's things that they're still working on individually. But that is, they want this person, but it's like they're neglecting the personal work. They're not where they want to be, and so they're not necessarily happy because of that. Like the personal work they're not doing is holding them back in their relationship, is what it feels like. I'm not going to answer that question about the biological dad. Too sensitive of a question. Will you and Alec ever talk again? 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 Let's see. I feel like this is a no. I think this is a no right now. Elena, will you pass your October law exam? Let's see. Will Elena pass in October? Will Elena pass in October? Will Elena pass in October? I feel like this is a no, unfortunately. Parnell, is it over with you and Kay? Is it over with Parnell and Kay? Is it over with Parnell and Kay? Let's see. This feels like it's a yes, that it is over, yes. Yes, you guys, the list is open for paid reads. If you do want to book, it is $15 for a mini read and $30 for a full. Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal links are on the Connect page on my website if you do want to book with me. List is completely open at this time. Will Fernando reach out to Ari? Let's see. Will Fernando reach out to Ari? Will Fernando reach out to Ari? Let's see. Will Fernando reach out to Ari? Fernando? There will be a reconciliation, yes, but this is going to take time. This will take time. Elena, I got your payment. Let me know your question when you're all set, and we will begin. I want to do an insight on my future partner and lover. What is the energy? Let's see. For Elena. Let's see. I'm just going to move this up a little bit. Okay. Let's see. For Elena. What is coming with your future lover? Like, who is the next person that you're going to date? Who is the next person that you're going to meet? Let's see, for Elena. Who is the next person that you're going to be with? Who's the next person that you are going to be with? This is not about love, but I see you telling like your family that you didn't pass this, by the way, and I don't know if for some reason I feel like Nicole might end up like telling Andy about this, like I don't know, but I keep hearing the word like Einstein for some reason, so they might be like, they might kind of be calling you like a wise guy, or like almost like, well, you're not Einstein, like something like that, to try to like cheer you up, you know what I'm saying? I see you guys kind of like laughing around this topic though, even though you're upset. I see, for some reason, I see the dog there, I see your parents there, I see Nicole there. So you could be, and I don't know why, for some reason, maybe this is after Nicole hangs out with Andy or something. I don't know why I see him in the picture for some reason. What's coming next for you in love, though? What is coming next for you? You did talk about him today. Okay. Your direction is a little bit, wonky. It doesn't necessarily feel like you know what is happening next, you know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of making it hard to see who is the next person you're going to meet will be because of that, because it's going to be about where you end up specifically. I feel like you are going to find a job, though. I feel like that's what's coming next for you. I feel like that you are going to find a job. You could be doing more of what you do with your dad, though. That's what it feels like. You could be working at some sort of restaurant. It feels like you're doing more of like what you're doing now, or that you could end up working in a restaurant. Let's see. For Elena, I don't necessarily see someone here for you like in love, honestly. Like by the end of the year, I don't necessarily see love for you. I see love when like you are starting something new, but like the path to getting there feels it feels very uncertain. It feels very, very uncertain. And in your energy right now, I just see people like hugging you, trying to support you, trying to be there for you, trying to comfort and console you, trying to keep it lighthearted. That's really what it feels like. Yes. Monica, I got your payment. You will be up next, and then we have Reagan. Let's see what else, Elena. There is a destination here for you, though, where you do move out of your house, like where you actually do, like, I feel like this is you going back to school or something. I feel like this is you, like, maybe going back to college or, like, getting your own place. Because it feels like you're leaving your family and packing up your bags. And I feel like this is something that definitely comes in the future. This is something that comes in the fall season as well. I don't necessarily think it's now, but it's here in your energy. They're not necessarily giving me like a concrete timeline of when this is happening, because the path to get there feels very uncertain, but the energy is there for you to claim. Yeah, this could be you getting like moving, like starting school, like going to school, living at college. Because I literally see you packing your bags, and I've seen this for you before. This could also be you like getting some sort of like office job and being able to have a salary where you can get your own apartment, where you can get your own place, you know what I'm saying? But it feels like you're going to be wavering for a little bit, and I know that's not, I know, yeah, 3 of Cups in the world. It feels like you're going to be wavering. And I know that's not like the most concrete advice. I know that's probably discouraging to hear. But that's what your energy feels like right now. And I think that's how you feel. And I think in this moment, that's why I'm having a hard time looking past what's happening next. But I would say in the next 3 to 4 weeks to 1 month, the next 3 to 4 weeks to 1 month would be significant. for gaining more clarity about your direction as well. Like by Scorpio season, so like, I know that's longer than that, but like, I don't know, September, October. So I would say within the next 3 to 4 weeks to a month, you're going to kind of change your spirits and try to change your attitude. And then something starts to pick up in your life come November, like Scorpio Sagittarius season, with your work specifically. This could be you going back and doing like the clothing line that you wanted to do, and like back to kind of like your alignment coaching. Feels like you're trying to do something online at that point. And how is my parents going to afford a house if I move? This could be all of you guys going together. But I definitely see people like packing their bags. That's what I definitely see. So yeah, this could be all of you guys moving together. Let's see, let's get some cards for you. I don't see anything about love though. Right now. Yeah, you have the 8 of Wands. This could be you guys moving like at the end of the year. This could be that. Yeah, this could be you guys moving at the end of the year. But the timeline is wonky though. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I don't see anything about love, honestly. This is more self-focused, this energy. I don't want to force it either, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're being held back from love because there's a self-focus. Like, you really need to prioritize your direction, you know, and where you want to end up, where you want to be. Yeah, you have the 3 of Wands here too that I just saw. You have the 10 of Pentacles though, 6 of Pentacles. Maybe your next steps also depend on this family move. Let me just see what, let me just see about Elena's career. What is Elena supposed to do for career? What is Elena supposed to do for career? Yeah, your dog is going to be a big source of comfort for you right now. And you have trust. Trust, whoa. Trust that maybe this didn't happen for a reason. That's what it feels like. I think that your career is divinely guided. It could have to do with moving. That's why. Because I've seen that before for you. Yeah, you have family. Like writing your story, building yourself alongside family. Yeah, I think you might do something with school or try to go back to school or maybe do this exam again. Come after you move with your family. That's what it feels like. That's really what it feels like. But that is pretty much what I see there for you. Let's see. I can grab a few cards for you. Let's see. Elena's future husband. I know, girl. That's so hard that you didn't pass. You know what I'm saying? But it feels like it's divinely guided for some reason. That maybe you're gonna end up in a position better than you currently anticipate. You know what I'm saying? With your future husband, I do feel like you're going to. This is gonna be a wish fulfillment for you. That you are gonna get like the ring that you want. And this person is really gonna see you. Yeah, this person is gonna be very attracted to you. Your hair, like you might have your hair down when you meet this person, or this person is gonna like that you wear your hair down a lot. He's going to like how it frames your face when you wear your hair down. Romantic feelings and attraction. Wow, it's going to be like instant chemistry. This could be even like an instant engagement. And like I said, you're definitely going to get like the ring that you want. It's going to be this beauty, your beauty that's captivating for this person. You have playfulness. It's going to be very flirtatious. Like, I see you looking at him from a distance a lot of the time too. So you guys are going to try to like observe each other from afar to really like try to gauge and understand this person's like demeanor and their behavior and their little quirks and everything like that. Yeah. But what's standing out the most is the way that you look. Like, that you have this like captivating beauty about you. What else? Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Religious factors. This person actually... You guys... I think like religion and spirituality will be a big topic of conversation like for you guys in your relationship for sure. But you guys might agree to disagree where you both have like very strong beliefs, but like you're gonna realize that these things don't actually clash. Like at the end of the day, like you guys are ultimately on the same page, that you can like agree to disagree. And like I do see a lot of like intellectually stimulating conversations happening between the both of you in the initial stages of the relationship, as you're kind of like standing at a distance and like looking at each other from afar and trying to understand each other. But your beauty, it just captivates him. That's really what I see there with your future person. So I hope that helped you, Elena, and I wish you all the best in these next few weeks and months trying to figure out what you're going to do. Yes, I would say that, absolutely. Yes, and that's what you're kind of figuring out about each other. Like, is that compatibility, you know what I'm saying? But I think you come to understand that, yes, like, we are very compatible. And I think you like the intellectual stimulation, you know what I'm saying? It like, kind of turns you on in a way, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, he'll be really good for you. And he'll be a family man, too. He'll like the way that your family is structured. So, honestly, this could be you guys moving, and this is what starts a new chapter in your career life, in your work. That's really what it seems like, because I've seen that for a while, but it's always, I don't know, it feels like the path is uncertain to get there, because I think it has to do with your parents and factors that are outside of you. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it's dependent on other things than just yourself when it comes to school, in your career. And so that's maybe why you didn't pass. That might be why you're kind of like struggling to even find a job right now, because you're going to end up in a different location. And then things are going to start for you. That's really what it feels like. But yeah, I hope that helped you, girl. All right, we have Monica up next. Monica is up next. Monica, let me know if you're here and what your question is, and we can begin for you. All right, let's see. Yes, exactly. All right, let's see general love for Monica. General love for Monica, please. General love for Monica. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords. It feels like there is someone almost like attached to you. This could be an old person or a new person. You're so welcome, Elena. You are very, very welcome. Yeah, this could be an old person or a new person. And I keep seeing the number 3 associated with this as well. So maybe you have a few love interests, or you're going to start to have more love interests. Specifically, I would say this is happening around the fall, like literally October. Literally right now, August, September, October could be significant for you. Yeah, you had Judgment. I feel like there is someone new here for you that maybe you have your eye on, or that you're about to meet. You're about to go somewhere, or you're about to meet someone. So maybe this is you going on a date, or this is you. I feel like you're being pulled in a certain direction. You have worth waiting for. It feels like you're being pulled in a certain direction, and that you're supposed to go. You're supposed to answer this, or you're supposed to meet someone. So if you have, I don't know, maybe this is already planned, I'm not sure. But if you have a feeling, because I feel like you're reluctant in a way, that you don't want to go somewhere, but if you have a feeling that you should just go, wow, you have Release Your Ex and Engagement. Whoa. Interesting. I feel like you're going to have a choice between 3 different people. You have Wedding here as well. Yeah, if you have a feeling that you kind of need to go somewhere, but maybe you're reluctant, you're being asked to like go, or you're being asked to, if you feel something very deep in your heart, you're being asked to like follow this. That's what it feels like. There's 2 different energies here for you. There's 2 different energies here for you. Really pay attention to your intuition right now, too. There's someone who is like clinging to you, and then there's someone new here. That's what it feels like. So, maybe you are supposed to leave someone behind. And then as soon as you leave this person behind, this is really interesting energy. Then you're going to meet someone else. And I feel like the boundaries that you've been putting up with someone who's already been in your life, like the way that you've kind of, I don't know, it feels like it's always the same thing with this person. And so maybe you've begun to put up boundaries, or you've been telling yourself that you want to put up boundaries, but you keep going back. Like, I think in your heart you know that you need to release this person, but they have a hold on you, so it's hard to. Let's see what else is happening for Monica. Can you clarify this Release Your Ex and Engagement? Release Your Ex and Engagement. Yeah, I think that there is someone better. I feel like there is someone better here for you. It really feels like something is being released from your life. And like I said, over the next few months, if you get an invitation to go somewhere but you're hesitant, like, you should go. You should definitely go, because maybe you're going to meet this new person there. I'm really seeing, yeah, what the heck? You literally have the Chariot card. I'm getting like Aries and Cancer energy for this for you specifically. This person could be an Aries, Cancer, zodiac sign. I feel like this might happen for you. I feel like this is happening now. There's someone here who is spying on you, though, who is keeping tabs. Like I said, who is clinging onto your energy from the past. And this person is going to know that maybe you meet someone new. This person is going to try to deceive you and like really pull you close, or this person is always trying to pull you close and tell you the right things and whisper something in your ear, but it's always the same cycles. It's always the same thing. Yeah, there's a new beginning here for you. Whoa, you have double ones here. Okay, yes. I definitely think you should go. Yeah. Yes, I would definitely go. You have Leo energy here too. Yeah, fire sign energy is really significant. Aries, Leo, and then Cancer, water sign. Let's see. Yeah, Six of Swords, or Six of, what is that? Six of Swords or Six of Wands, where they're in the boat and they're just kind of treading along. I lost it. But that's kind of you, where you're just kind of treading along. Yeah, you have the Fool. You want to let go, because you've experienced the same thing with someone so many times. And you're being asked to let go and to do something for yourself. That's what I said to you before, that travel is going to be really significant for you. And I'm just remembering that again. So yeah, I would travel. I would definitely travel. There's something here with this person of the past that you're currently dealing with, or this person from the past who kind of has a hold on you, where this person's like life is going to kind of crumble and fall apart. Yeah, I'm literally splitting the deck and you have the Death card. His finance, I don't know, feels like he's going through a big change. Like, he'll have finances to support himself, but he'll just kind of be getting by. With the King of Wands, you have the Page of Swords underneath. Like I said, he's spying on you, trying to keep you close, trying to keep you near, trying to tell you the right things, trying to whisper something in your ear so that you'll catch feelings and stick around. But you're being asked to just go, to let go of something, to experience something new. Does one of your friends or family members have a brother by any chance? Why do I feel like you're maybe going to meet this person at the airport or something? Maybe this is you being set up too. No? Okay. What I can say about this person that you're going to meet, this next person that you're going to meet in love, is that they're very proper. They're very proper in the way that they carry themselves. And something about the way that they speak is going to be very significant. Like, the way they speak is going to catch your attention. Like, I don't know if they have an accent, maybe something like that. Yeah, I'm literally hearing like, pack your bags, it's time to go, pack your bags. And then this person could have like lighter hair, like lighter brown hair. And even though he's very proper and like put together, he has a fun side to him too. Literally, the way I see your energy, Monica, is that you're literally getting scooped up. You're literally getting scooped up, right? And you're going on this trip. But there's a man here in this energy who is coming at you, basically. And then there's someone mixed in here, someone from the past, who is like just dimming your light, who is like keeping you stuck. It feels like this person is like a literal weight, and they just will not let you go. And they're keeping you kind of in this cycle. And so this could be on the trip. This could be when you're in the airport, when you come back. Maybe you meet this person through work. Like, maybe this is one of like your clients' friends or something. Because I'm seeing his hair as being really significant. But this person is in your energetic field, and they are coming towards you. They are coming towards you. So that's really what I see. Let me know if you have any clarifying questions about that. I kind of feel like you're in a transitional place in love. That's what it feels like. I'm being guided to get one more card for you. Let's see. Anything else for Monica? For Monica, what does she need to hear? What does Monica need to hear, please? What does Monica need to hear? For Monica, Getting to know each other. Yeah, this is someone new. Someone you're going to meet in a getting to know each other phase. What else about this person? Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, there's something better for you. You have new love at the bottom of the deck. hang in there, because I feel like there is something better that's coming to you. I would say, yeah, within the next 3 months, by the end of 2026. That's what it feels like. And you should be traveling. You should be putting yourself out there in new ways, because this is going to open up your energetic field and allow this person to find you and come into your space. So essentially, yeah, you're being asked to open yourself up and hold space for this person. That's really what I see. I hope that helped you, Monica. And up next we have Reagan, and then the list is completely open, you guys. If you want to book with me, it is $15 for a mini and $30 for a full. Is he someone I already know? Let's see. Is he someone you already know? I would say this person is muscular too. Muscular. All right, Casey, I will check in 1 second. This person's muscular, like he goes to the gym. This could be someone you already know, yeah. Yeah, this could be someone you know. This is someone who is, yeah, this is someone who is around, who is like orbiting your field. Something like that. Maybe this person changes his style a lot too. But like I said, you could have a few different options. This guy from the past, this proper guy, this more proper guy with the accent or the way he talks. And then maybe there's this like gym junkie who's like really buff and like, or this could be intertwined as the same person. Someone who is multifaceted, who has different sides of themselves. But I would say that, yeah, you're going to meet this person by literally putting yourself out there, whether they're new or you already kind of know them. You're being asked to put yourself out there in new ways so that this person can find you. That's the message. All right, let me check the list. So we have Reagan, and then who else do we have? Okay, Reagan, Casey, Kay, and Angel. Reagan, Casey, Kay, and Angel. Yes. You are very welcome, Monica. You're so welcome. Let's see. Reagan, let me know your question. So it's Reagan, Casey, Kay, and Angel. He never responded to my message. I know it's done, and I just want to know how he feels. Oh, did you send another message too that I hope you're not getting filtered? I don't know if you said this person's name or not, but let's see. How is this person currently feeling about Reagan? How is this person currently feeling about, what is this person's name? Carlos. Okay. Hi, Mercedes. Kay, yes. It's Casey, Kay, and Angel. So we have Reagan, Casey, Kay, and Angel. Reagan, Casey, Kay, and Angel, yes. Okay. Reagan. The last thing I feel, or like what I'm seeing in the energy, yeah, fucking, that's what I'm feeling, yep. Basically, I feel like you opened up to this person, that you said something like sentimental, you said how you felt. There's something here about like being friends or like wanting to like remain friends too. I'm not sure if you said this to this person. But he's literally looking at this message and he's like laughing to himself. Like he's smirking. This Seven of Swords is someone who is almost like very self-serving, very selfish, very self-serving, wanting to take something for himself, or feeling like he's on top of the world because he thinks that he's winning in a sense, or that he has some sort of control over this situation because you opened up and were vulnerable. Has this message been like sitting in the queue for a while, like, or is this something that you sent recently? Is this something that was more recent, or has this been like a while, or it's about a month ago? Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person has forgotten about it in a way. Yeah, I feel like he's forgotten about it in a way. And with the Seven of Swords, he's taking your vulnerability and twisting it and turning it into him thinking that he has the leg up in this connection. It kind of makes him feel powerful that you kind of opened up and vented to him. And maybe you're hoping for something that's like just like a friendship. Oh, this person could be spying on you too. But I feel like there's this energy of like him forgetting about you, that there is something forgotten here. Let's see what else. For Reagan. How else is this person feeling about you? I almost feel like he's kind of hiding. I literally feel like this person could be hiding in a way. He's keeping his cards very close to his chest. Literally like plotting his next moves is what it feels like. Trying to be very, very secretive. Does this person live with his family? Do you know? I'm gonna use another deck. He has a roommate, not family. Okay. I feel like he's going back to see his family. This almost feels like someone who's kind of like taking a hiatus, or like going away for a period of time. So he could be traveling back to see some family members or something. I literally feel like I also, which is weird that I just did that other reading about like packing your bags. I feel like this person is also packing their bags for like a weekend trip or for a weekend vacation. How does Carlos feel about Reagan? How does Carlos feel about Reagan? The Hierophant, yeah, there's something here where his community is highlighted right now. Trying to keep his cards very close to his chest and be around the people who like are yes men, if you will. Not that his family is necessarily that, but like he's trying to play it cool or play it safe right now because oh, he did. Oh, he did. Okay. All right. I gotcha. Yeah, he's literally using like people around him to almost be a safe space for him. he could come back to you because you have the Star. I think you've been hoping and wishing that he would respond. I feel like he's going to take a while to respond, though. This is not like a quick response. This is him responding when he kind of wants something from you, is how it feels like, because you have the Knight of Swords, and this is the Judgment card. You're like, how do I go about this? But again, with this Knight of Swords, the way that the Knight is like almost running away, do you know what I'm saying? It feels like this is him taking what you said, like you being in this like kind of vulnerableness, and taking it and like running with it and kind of holding this judgment over this conversation, like, do I reach out, do I not? Let me clarify this though. And I think him reaching out, almost, if he does, this puts you in a space of, what do I do next? Like looking at everything, going over everything about this connection, like how he made you feel, all of the interactions, like, and you're kind of like, what am I left with? Like, what do I even do with this? Like, you feel like there's no direction here. Nothing is like set in stone. It's so wishy-washy. It's so up in the air. You guys could end up being friends. Like, that's really what I see, where this is just like a friendly thing. This could just be something friendly. And I feel like eventually you're going to find balance outside of this person. Or, yeah, you're going to find balance away from this person is what it feels like. If he reaches out to you, this is him like not even going to be acknowledging what you said. It's going to be like, hey, how are ya? Something like that. Like not even really acknowledging how you opened up. Let's see with his girlfriend. Anything with his girlfriend? Anything with his girlfriend? Tower and the High Priestess. Girl, this person would come back to you for like an energy check-in is what I like to call it. To like be validated by you again. Like this is what he's getting from you. Like you're literally almost like feeding his ego by reaching out and saying these things. Not that you've done this a bunch of times, but this is what it feels like it is for him, like an ego boost. I don't necessarily think he's completely in love with this girl that he is with, or if this is like a situationship or whatever. He's definitely like, he definitely has eyes like for other people. He's definitely like looking around and trying to see what could be better, or like who else is out there for him, especially with the Tower. I feel like that relationship is going to crash and burn. I really do. It's built off a lot of lust and secrecy. What does he have to say to Raven? I hope the future will bring us together. I feel empty without you. What else? I fear you will never forgive me. I have never loved anyone the way that I love you. The way this is coming out feels very gaslighting. Like this is like a very, like I can just feel it. Like it's like literally like gaslighting behavior. I feel empty without you is a very strong statement. I have never loved anyone the way that I love you. Yeah. I am working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. This is really very toxic. I think this is like, I love you so much no matter what. I hurt myself by letting you go. He's gonna literally like love bomb you. This is what it feels like. This is love bombing at its finest. At its finest. There's something about the way you used to dress too. Like if this is I don't know if this is like a certain color that you used to like wear. Like I don't know if you used to wear like a certain color, like brown or red or black or something. And he thought that was really attractive. Like this color that you used to wear. Maybe this is your hair color too. So I don't know if you were like dyeing your hair or something. Black, okay. When he thinks about you, he does reminisce on like your style and what you wore. I don't know if you had like a belt. There was like a certain belt, or maybe this was like a certain jacket that had like some silver on it. Maybe this was his favorite jacket, or this was your favorite jacket. You wore this a lot, or like your favorite belt or something. And he remembers that as a key detail about you. I still love you and I can't stop thinking about you. I fell in love the moment I saw you. This is gaslighting behavior. I'm telling you. These are very intense cards for someone who is literally not texting back. Like, do you know what I'm saying? For someone who is literally like not around, like not on the scene. Like, that's why it's giving gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's pretty much what I see there, Reagan. Let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything else that I can answer for you. Let me get a timeline of maybe when he would actually come back. Let me see, when would he actually return? Let's see. When would he actually return? I feel like this is the end of the year, kind of like this is very up in the air, though. I don't want you to get your hopes up about this, but I feel like this would be end of the year. Maybe they're going to break up. Yeah, they could break up, and then let's see. Carlos reaching out to Reagan. Yeah, you have the number 12. Libra season, or you have Libra energy here, but with the number 12, this tells me like end of the year. That's really what it feels like. You also have the number 4 here as well. So I don't know if someone is an Aries, or Aries season is going to be significant for you. Let's see, when else would he reach out? Yeah, and you have the number 9. You are an Aries. Okay. So yeah, this would be coming to you around the end of the year. Definitely around the end of the year. That's what it feels like. If he chose to. But he's very like about himself, like very selfish. So I wouldn't necessarily bet on it. And if he does, it would be because he broke up with his girlfriend and he wants to see like where you're at. Because I think this person is definitely like sexually driven too, 100%. So yeah, girl, that is what I see there for you. I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity about where he's at. Oh, I put these cards in the wrong deck. You are very, very welcome. All right, up next we have Casey. Casey is up next, and then we have Kay and Angel. So Casey, Kay, and Angel. Oh, why do I keep putting everything in the wrong box? I'm going crazy. Hey girl, nice to see you. Let me know your questions when you're all set, and we will get right into it for you. The list is open for paid reads, you guys. If you do want to pay in, it's $15 for a mini and $30 for a full. Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal links are on the Connect page on my website. Alright, let's see. General, working on myself, family, friendships, love, relationships, and school. Okay, let's see. Let's see. For Casey. For Casey. I feel like you're about to be congratulated for something. I literally see you like crying a lot or getting really upset. Or it feels like you're literally getting like very worked up. You're very emotional. Or maybe this is something that is going to be happening to you. But after this moment of like becoming so worked up, it's like it feels like something positive does come out of this. Do you own a pet? Like, do you own a pet? Do you own like a cat? Like a little, or like a little white dog or something? This could be a person too. Are you dating someone too? I'm just trying to pinpoint exactly what this energy is. Are you like currently in a relationship with someone? For some reason, I see this like older masculine energy almost like comforting you. So maybe this is your father. Or do you have a brother? And no, not in a relationship. Okay. Do you have a younger brother? No siblings. Okay. I don't know what this could be. Yeah, you have the 9 of Swords. This could be a professor. This could be a professor, but I feel like this is definitely like an older guy. Like, so a father figure or maybe a professor. Maybe you don't pass something, or I don't know. These could be tears of like joy too, where you do end up passing something. Because it feels like there is a positive spin on this. That like whatever you're worried about now is going to end up working out. That's what it feels like. I see you being in your pajamas too. Like, this could be around Christmas time. I feel like this energy is far out. So this could be around Christmas time. Maybe you're getting a gift, or like, I don't know, is there a semester? Like, are you supposed to pass something like at the end of around that time? Or this could be a gift that you're getting as well. Yes, you guys, the list is still open, absolutely. It's 15 for a mini and 30 for a full. Like, I literally keep hearing like wise words of wisdom. So it feels like someone's trying to give you some like advice or trying to support you. That's what it feels like. Let's see what else. For Casey. What does Casey need to know? What does Casey need to hear, please? What does Casey need to know? What does Casey need to hear? There is also someone around your energy. Hunters are usually at the end of December. Okay. Let me get a spread for you before I continue. But I do see someone who likes you in your energy too. Do you have could it be a grandmother? Do you have a grandmother figure who is sick? Like, and is going to pass away, maybe? Feels like this person has blonde hair, or like, I don't know. This could also be you getting like some sort of a reward, like some sort of like, achievement or accomplishment award through your school. I don't really know what this is, but I see it here for you pretty specifically. What else for Casey? King of Swords, yeah. Maybe you're second guessing yourself when you're studying a lot too. Like, maybe you feel like you don't trust yourself. This could even be you putting yourself out into the world where you feel like you don't necessarily trust yourself. Like, but I think that you're learning how to do this. I feel like you're learning how to become more confident in yourself. And there is someone who has their eyes on you with the King of Swords, but this King of Swords is also relating to whoever this masculine is that's kind of comforting you and consoling you. And this is someone new that I feel like you're gonna meet, someone that you have classes with. This person's name could be like Jack or like Jackson or like Jimmy, Jacob, something with a J name is what it feels like. Page of Cups, but this person doesn't know how to approach you, but sees you like in passing, so could see you on campus, could see you in the hallway, or like I said, you have a class with this person. This is someone who has brown hair specifically, and his aura color is definitely like a green or a blue. This person could wear these colors a lot, or he could wear like long sleeves specifically. This is someone who definitely is put together. He's kind of also, I would say this person is kind of like average kind of style, like very neutral, kind of typical guy style, but he has brown hair. His hair could be a little bit like messy at times. I would say this is someone who sits like in the back of the class too. So maybe he really does like observing. He really does like taking things in from afar. And he thinks that you're very interesting. I don't know if you're more quiet. You might be more quiet and reserved, or maybe you do raise your hand a lot. Ace of Swords, this person definitely wants to get to know you more. Definitely wants to get to know you on a deeper level, but doesn't know how to approach you, because either you're really outgoing or you're kind of more closed and reserved. And so he doesn't, I don't think he's very like confident in himself. And I feel like he's waiting for the right time. He's waiting for like the right time to approach, like when he feels the most comfortable. Let's see what else. We have Embrace. What else for Casey, please? What else for Casey? Denial and embrace. That is exactly what I feel. I don't know what this is for you. I have no idea what it could be, but you're in this state of like, almost it feels like you're second guessing yourself. You know, you're working very hard at school. But yeah, you're second guessing yourself. Maybe you're not that confident in your follow through or your application on like exams and homework and everything like that. But I feel like you're doing well. I feel like you're keeping afloat, that you're keeping on top of these things. And so it feels like you're in denial about something, but that you gain wisdom about something, and it helps you embrace, or like it helps you like have this like epiphany, like this aha moment, this like major realization where you're in between emotions of like sorrow and sadness, but you're also being uplifted at the same time. And I feel like, I don't know, this is happening to you when you're like in your pajamas, or like when you're in your bedroom, or like I said, when you go home for the holidays and you're around family. That's like so significant. It could take form in someone passing away. Not that you need to be scared. This would be someone like of old age, especially if you don't have a sibling or anything like that. This could be you getting some reward, some sort of accomplishment for your grades. What else did I say? It could be getting like a gift that you've really wanted, like someone celebrating you, like talking you up, giving you wise words of wisdom, and this talk kind of making you feel some type of way. There was one other thing that I was going to say too, I forgot. You have declutter. I think your mind is a very cluttered space. I think your mind is a very cluttered space, and that you do need to create some sort of routine or like system of being able to ground yourself after you work so hard, because I feel like you're balancing a lot of different things. And I think you want to be seen by people. Like you do want to be seen, heard, supported. You want people to come to you and find you. And so I think you are trying to remain more open. I think you are trying to put yourself out there in a different way. And I do think someone that you have a class with is recognizing you, like is seeing you, but is kind of, like I said, waiting for the right time to approach. This person could be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe a Libra. Maybe a Taurus as well. Because the thing is that, yeah, I think you're deceiving yourself a little bit. Because from what I can gather is that you're right on about something. Like you're actually exactly where you need to be. Yeah, you're right on about something. With your schoolwork, with the direction, like you're on the right path. But you're kind of deceiving yourself. Because you're kind of you're falling into this almost toxic way of thinking when that's actually not the case at all. And I think whatever this epiphany or this aha moment is, where you are like so emotional, but then lifted up and like in better spirits, this is going to show you this about yourself. So I think what's really happening, what's really trying to heal itself in your life is your mind and the way that you think about the effort and the progress that you're making. Let's see. Even your professors, like, I don't think you really see it about yourself, but excuse me, like when you submit schoolwork, like I don't know if you're doing like discussion board posts or like there may have been like a really big project that you were doing here as well. This could have been for like some sort of science or like a math class. Or maybe this was for like, maybe, I don't know if you're studying like law, or this could even be like advertising, marketing, psychology. Your professors, like the work that you submit, even if you think it's not perfect, you do offer a different perspective to the conversation. You do think in a different, unique way than maybe other students do. Or if you feel like you're not, maybe the professors are trying to get you to do this, to think in a different way. So this is about like changing the way you think about things, or this is about your mental state. Wow, you literally have the Wheel of Fortune here twice. Something is really changing in your life, and you're being asked to have patience, to just kind of embrace this as well. You do have the Justice card here too. Let me know if you have any specific questions, Casey. But this is pretty much what I'm seeing for you. Yeah, let me know if you have any specific questions. Anything else for Casey? Yeah, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're definitely in the right place. But that is pretty much what I see there. Career path? Okay. Do you have a question about a specific field? If you can tell me details as well, this can help me put the energy where it fits. Because sometimes doing general is too wishy-washy, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to understand, like, if a certain career path holds what energy, and or if another one holds this, definitely tell me what these details are, so I'm not just guessing either, you know what I'm saying? I can put the energy where it fits much better if I know some of the details as well. So is there a specific question that you have about a specific career path? Okay, film career. Okay, and what are you in right now? Liberal arts. Okay. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you did have the creativity card come out here. Let's see. Let's see. So, okay. So, is community college 4 years? Is this community college 4 years or 2? Like, are you graduating? Are you going to be graduating at the end of this coming year? Or like finishing your degree? Like, is this an associate's degree, or is it a bachelor's degree? I do feel like you're supposed to finish something out there. 2 years associate's degree, usually afterward transferred to a 4-year college. Okay. Okay, this thing that I was talking about, Okay. Yeah, this moment of you being very emotional, but also kind of like happy and inspired and like uplifted. I feel like this happens like when you graduate. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know if you have, that's what I was going to say too. If you have student loans, that some from this 2 year associate's degree, someone could help pay this off for you specifically as well. Is your dad even present in your life? I really feel like this is some sort of male figure. This could be an uncle. This could be like an uncle or something too. I don't know. Um, okay, so I feel like that is what that moment is. You graduating, you finishing something. And you getting a gift. Maybe this is something that you get for your grades. Like I said, someone paying off student loans or helping you pay for something. That's what it feels like. And you might be so overwhelmed about where to go, like what is your next direction. What I can say for certainty is that you're in the right place right now. You're supposed to finish something out. You are supposed to be where you currently are because there is something that you're supposed to be working through in your mind about how you view yourself, and like this is definitely correlated to your self-confidence and like believing that you are capable enough of taking the next steps in your life. I definitely see you moving for sure. Let's see. I definitely see you moving out of your current environment once you graduate. And that maybe someone is going to be helping you do this as well. You could be taking a trip and going somewhere like international, like literally to another country. And you're like, how do I get the money for this? But there's also a job here that I feel like you're getting. My parents are thinking about returning to their country and I plan on staying here. Okay, this could also be news that you're getting or something. I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune, a major change is coming in your life. So yes, this would be significant for you. And then I see you doing something. Don't worry about staying. Yeah, I got that. I see that. I think you're gonna get a job though, is what it feels like. After you graduate this 2 year degree, after you have this associate's degree, it feels like you're going international, like you're going somewhere with your parents, but that I see you on the phone a lot. You could get a job here as well, and then you choose to go there. Something about your job, though, is going to take you to where they live. That's what it feels like. That, yeah, initially you might stay here and then you're on the phone with them, but there's also an energy here of whatever you do for your job is going to take you to them. And that you will, like, pack your bags and move with them eventually. There's going to be someone there that you're supposed to meet, like a man, like a guy, a romantic partner, a romantic interest. It feels like you spend the summer with this person. Yeah, it feels like you spend the summer with this person, that you're very friendly with this person. Hi, Teresa. This could even be like a cousin. What else? And so this could just be like some sort of online job that you do, like some. Yeah, I feel like you're just gonna get kind of like one of those like online jobs, like to hold you over to help you make money. I do see you going to film school. And I do think your path will take you there. I do see you ending up like in California. I don't know if this is like Canada or California. Oh, what am I? This could even be, what is that place in California called? Something county, something like county or something like that, or like countryside is significant. But I do see this as being like the California like landscape. And I don't know if there's a film school in like Tennessee here too. I don't know if Tennessee is significant, or like maybe Texas. Something with the letter T. T and I and A. TIA or something would be significant as well for a film school that you attend. I don't know how old you are right now, but like 27 to 30 years old feels significant for you going to film school. That's what it feels like. And that you're going to work like some other job to help you make money in the meantime. And then I do think you're going to be kind of like traveling, bopping around. That's what it feels like. I don't know if Finland is significant as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what I see. So let me see what else for film school. Is film school going to be a good choice for Casey? Is film school going to be a good choice? Yeah. This will make you feel more like yourself when you're in the film school. Okay. I don't necessarily see it being NYU. I don't necessarily see it being NYU. This is, let me look up what that school looks like. I see the building as being a little bit different. Yeah, no, I see this as being, I don't necessarily see the color purple for this. Let's see, will you get into NYU? Yeah, this is going to take time to figure out what school you actually get into. But you're really going to like working like with those big cameras and stuff. You might actually find that you like doing like producing. Like, I don't know if you like doing producing. You might do something with like script writing here as well. And also like set design, or like the costumes, like the dress, like the clothing. That's also what I see here for you. Will you get into NYU? Will you get into NYU? I don't necessarily think this is NYU, but it could be something better. Something better than what you think. That's what it feels like. I feel like something about your father, if he is in the picture, he's going to help you with something financially. He's going to help you find your way with this too. I do think you're going to eventually end up here. I do think this is like your calling in a way. But you are supposed to be where you're currently at, because there is something going on with your mental health, your self-confidence, and like travel. Yeah, you have family time to decide. So this kind of like breakthrough, awakening type of moment is going to happen alongside your family. Let's see, what else? What is Casey's calling? What is Casey's life purpose? You have writing. Yeah, so something with like scripts, writing scripts, could be significant. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words that you write. You also have counseling. There's something about, I don't know if you go to counseling now, but there's something about someone that you meet specifically when you travel back to your parents' country that this person could be a romantic partner, but also a friend who kind of acts as like a safe space for you, like is going to console you in a way. Yeah, you also said let go and trust. Like it's okay to let go of the space that you're currently in. I feel like I feel like it's divinely guided that you go back with your family. Let's see what else. Energy healing, career change, talk to your angels and family. This could be you breaking down that you really want to pursue film and stuff, but how am I going to get the money to do that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like your family is going to help set you up, help you create a direction for yourself so that you can get here at one point or another. And you're going through some sort of like energetic upgrade. Yeah, you have crystals, energy healing, counseling. You have music at the bottom of the deck. And you have leadership. Yeah. I do feel like when you're in this film career too, that you are going to have some sort of position of leadership where you're going to feel like you're much more independent, you're much more in control of your life. It's going to feel very different, or you're going to feel very different than you feel now. That's what it is. But yeah, girl, that is what I see there for you, Casey. I hope that helped you. I hope that gave you some clarity, and it feels like film is, yes, in the cards for you. Not necessarily NYU, but there could be something better than that. Maybe something that is more suitable for you. That gives you, I don't know, that gives you more of a hands-on approach. Let's see. Will you be staying in NYC? Will you be staying in New York City in the future? Will you be staying in New York City in the future? Are you going to end up in New York City? It depends. It depends. There's something going on within you internally that has to be worked out. It feels like you finding yourself. Yeah. I would say this is not necessarily right now. I think that your direction is going to change as you change, and that the most travel I see you doing is going with your parents and then coming back here. That's what it feels like. So I would say NYC, like living in the city, is definitely up in the air at this point in time. But it's not off the table. It's just, you might grow into yourself and become more confident as you travel in other places, and this might be what makes you feel safer there. So there's going to be other places that you go and visit before you end up in like New York City. That's what it feels like. Like California could be a big thing for you. Yeah. Like I said, like I know Tennessee, like what even is out there? This could be like Tennessee or Texas, Finland, like I said. I know these are weird places, but for some reason you're drawn to like kind of more strange places because there's something here that you learn, that you need to learn. Like your soul is calling you to unique types of places because there's something for you to learn there. That's what it feels like. So you're going to end up where you need to be. And I think right now, like I said, you are where you are supposed to be. You're in the right place. So yeah. That is what I see there for you. Let's see who else is on the list. Let's see. And to add on about the J guy, would you say it would be best if I went up to him? Let's see. Could you go up to this person? Could you go up to this person? Yeah, he might be intimidated. He might be intimidated. And there's something here about, like, being distracted with, like, the third party. Not that there's a third party here, but, like, maybe it's in the setting that you do it or in the way that you do it that it's almost, like, hard to get through to him in a way. You know what I'm saying? You know when you, like, mean for something to go one way, but then it, like, it goes in all the ways that you didn't end up planning on? Like, it kind of feels like that's happening. But he is interested in you. He might be a little shy, But yeah, I think you guys will end up, like, establishing a friendship or a relationship after maybe the jitters are, like, worked out. That's what it feels like. On his end specifically. He might have, like, more jitters, be a little bit more nervous than you are. Okay. Who do we have next? Okay, so we have Kay up next. We have Angel for mini reads. Let me see who else. I am going to close the list for the night, you guys, as well. So the list is closed for the night. All right, I'm going to do all the mini reads. So we have Kay, Angel, Ryan, or Caitlin. Then we have Devin and Teresa. No, you're fine, girl. I wanted to work that energy out for you so you could understand what I was saying. But you are very, very welcome. You are very welcome. All right, you guys, the list is closed. I'm just going to put that in the bio here. So people know. Okay. I know, people have been saying that they haven't been getting my notifications. It's so weird. So weird. Nicole and Elena have been saying that they're not getting my notifications either. It's like the weirdest thing. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. All right, Oscar's thoughts and feelings about you. Let's see for Kay. What are Oscar's thoughts and feelings about Kay? Oscar's thoughts and feelings about Kay. Oscar's thoughts and feelings about Kay, please. This is someone who's kind of in his feels about you because he cares about you deeply. Is this a new person that you're asking about? This person is in their feels about you. Okay. Okay. This person doesn't... Did you have another person here too? Because what it feels like is that this person is really in their feels about you. Like they're feeling some type of way, but they don't want to get in the middle of something else that maybe you were already involved with. And it feels like this person is just waiting. It feels, I don't know, it feels like this person wants to text you, or there will be an increase in texting, in messaging. And if there is another guy that you're dealing with, maybe you're going to tell Oscar about this, or he's going to find out, or maybe you've explained the situation. And he's going to want to know how this other guy, you're not, and he didn't ask. Okay. If he does find out for some reason, this is him wondering about how this other guy feels for you. But I see him liking you a lot, though. Like, and the texting is definitely going to increase between the both of you. Let's see. He thinks that you're very funny, too. You're very funny, like, also, he likes the way that you keep yourself. Like, you're very, like, connected to who you are. Yeah, you're very connected to who you are. You're funny, you can laugh, like, you can let loose. But there's something, I can't even, like, put my finger on it. There's, like, something about the way that you present yourself that is very, like, I don't know if, like, eloquent is the right word, but there's so many different traits about you that it feels like come together at once, and this is infatuating to him. And this person, I would say, really likes your hair. Yeah, you have the 3 of Cups and you have the 2 of Cups. I feel like if you deepen the relationship with this person, he may find out about someone else that you have. He's wanting to know what your truest feelings are, what your deepest feelings are about something, or what someone else is feeling about you. Yeah, you have the 2 of Pentacles. This person definitely likes you, is infatuated with you, is intrigued, but it feels like he's sitting in place. It feels like he's waiting. Almost like he's waiting, like he's contemplating. But this person can have moments of, like, spontaneity, moments of, like, eagerness, and become very excited and can laugh with you, but can also be very reserved and can be very down to earth. And I feel like you can be that way as well. I think that is what kind of lives inside of you. I definitely feel like you guys are compatible for sure, but there is something that is gonna get in the way, or there's something about the way he's thinking about himself right now that could be getting in the way of him pursuing you more. But the texting will definitely increase between the both of you. Yeah, you have the World and the 5 of Swords. Oh. I don't think he trusts himself. There could be someone else in his life too, girl. You guys could be mirroring each other. Someone from his past. Because you have the 9 of Pentacles and you have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, there could be someone here from his past that he's like, oh, I don't know, do I want to take another chance at love? Like, do I really want to give myself again? Do I want to, like, wear my heart on my sleeve? Or do I want to, like, be more protective of my heart? Like, do I want to really give myself? But I want to have a good time. I want to let loose. Like, I want to explore the feelings I have for you. But I'm guarded, though. I'm guarded. And I'm looking for a victory in my life, and I don't know how to get there. Have you been on a date with this person? Because I feel like you are going to be going on a date with this person. It could be something that's kind of, like, more spontaneous, too. Right now, it might just be in the texting, like, phase. But I do feel like this person does, like, fantasize about taking you on a date somewhere. Like, does fantasize about going out with you. This would be really spontaneous. I would say this is sometime in October, potentially. But he's caught between the past and the future with you. Yeah, I think he has someone else. I think he has someone else. Because it's like he wants to take you on a date, but there's someone in the way. Yeah, you literally have the Libra zodiac sign. I would say he wants to do this in October. He wants to do this in October. And like literally the last half of the year is going to be significant for seeing if it's actually going to work out with him. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. So that is what I see there for you, girl. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some clarity on kind of how he's feeling. But yeah, that's what I see. And then Angel is up next. Angel is up next. I can pull some, yeah, let me see. Let's see. Oscar, how is Oscar? I love you so much no matter what. Your energies are intertwining here a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. I love you so much no matter what. From Oscar to K. From Oscar to K, please. I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. Yeah, this person does have a lot of love. Definitely has a lot of feelings, but keeps running from this connection. Like I said, it's Two of Pentacles in limbo. Yeah, karmic connection, moving on from the patterns. He may feel like he doesn't want to get into another love connection because he doesn't want to repeat patterns and cycles. Maybe he's recognizing that he actually needs to heal. What else? Please don't hate me for ghosting you. You didn't deserve it. Yeah, this person's going to be in and out. But let me know your other question. Maybe we're better off separated. I love you today, tomorrow, and always, and I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. That's 3 I love you cards. But saying I love you and then pulling back. How would he feel seeing the How would he feel seeing the I think he would think it's hot, especially with your hair. I don't know. He really likes your hair, but I think he would think it's hot, like intriguing again. He sees you, he finds you to be very intriguing. But I don't think he has like so much to say about it. I don't think he has like so much to say. Yes. Yeah, I don't think he would think much of it, even if it is with your teacher. This is him almost being kind of neutral about it. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I think that this is him being more neutral. Yeah, more neutral about it. I think based on what you've said too, I think he knows like the type of person that you are. And like maybe why you did this or like what your plans are for the future. Like, yeah, I think he would be kind of like neutral about it based on what you say about it too, specifically. But yeah, that is all I can cover in a mini. But I hope that helped you, girl. And then Angel is up next. So Angel, let me know your question. You are very welcome. All right, let's see. How would your love life look, especially after my past situation? Let's see. For Angel, have you split from someone? Like, have you literally, like, moved? I don't know if you've moved. Like, I don't know if you were living with someone and then you had to literally separate and now you're not living together anymore. This actually has to do, like, your love life has to do with your living situation. Or do you have a roommate, or like, are you living with someone else? Because it feels like your living situation is being affected by love. I do feel like your heart was very attached to someone as well. But that you knew, it feels like you almost outgrew something, or you outgrew someone because of, it feels like you still love this person. I live with my parents, but I don't plan on moving. Okay. I feel like there is someone here that you, it feels, I literally see your heart here. And so either you're still in love with this person, or you've outgrown them. You've, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, it feels like you still love this person. There are still feelings here. But it's like almost heartache. Okay. Yeah, it feels like heartache. And that you wish things were different, and you do kind of feel pulled back to this person, but that there was a separation because something became stale and it wasn't like you weren't working together anymore. And that maybe this caused some arguments, and maybe that these arguments, these ways that you weren't able to get on the same page or see eye to eye, maybe this in turn hurt you. And this is what's causing like this like heart throb, like, or your heart to ache in a way. Yeah, like heartache. I do feel like you're gonna find someone else. I do, but your living situation is very significant with this energy where because yeah, I don't see you moving. I see you being very reluctant to move. I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I see you meeting someone and maybe living with them. Okay. We are a long distance relationship, but I was planning on moving to her once I graduated. Okay. Yeah, because what I see is like your heart here, right? I see your heart. And it's almost like you try to replace this person. Like, I do think you're going to meet someone new. You can meet someone new pretty fast, like within the fall season here. I'm also getting like Cancer energy. Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. This could even be Capricorn energy. Like a very fierce zodiac sign. You're going to meet someone very fierce with a lot of personality, very outgoing. And I think you become intrigued by this person, but your heart is for someone else. That's what it feels like. And I do think there is an opportunity to move with her once you graduate. I do feel that way. And so right now you want to be, if you can increase some hours at your job or get a new job and really save your money, that living situation is going to turn out much better than you anticipate. So if you're kind of like lazy right now, you're like kicking it, you're like, oh, I'll do it later. is true love between you and this person from the past, or this person that you're separated from. This can be like a long-term healthy relationship and connection. But you have to make more money. Like while you're going to school, you're being asked to study, make more money, really invest in yourself at this time, because it is going to set you up. Wow. Literally, this, the Six of Cups, as I'm saying this, it's going to set you up. Holy moly. Okay. It is going to set you up to be where you need to be with her. This is going to put you in this emperor position. You know what I'm saying? So if you're just kicking it, being lazy, you really need to save money, prioritize financial stability, get a job, whatever you can do to put some extra money in your savings account, your bank account, so that you can be prepared to take on this new beginning that is with her. Because that is 1000% an option for you. Yeah, you're over here, hermit mode, just kicking it. And I do think you will meet someone. I just don't want to be with her after her actions. Understandable. Understandable. I feel like you guys are meant to be together. You know, sometimes hard things are put in our path because we're supposed to work through those things with people. I do feel like she's going to be a new person, and that you're going to be a new person by the time you guys reconcile, though. So like I said, I do think you're going to meet someone new within the fall season. Even like within the next 6 months, like over the winter, you could meet this new person too. Who is very sure of themselves, very outgoing, very fierce. But it's just not the same. It just doesn't hit the same as it does with this person from your past. Let me get some of these cards for you here too. Oops. Let's see. For angel in love, for angel in love. Heart-to-heart conversations. You have the Knight of Swords here too, so yeah, playfulness, it's safe for you to love. I do think it's good for you to be in another relationship. Gotcha. I do think you can explore a new relationship, I do. I think what's going to change in your life is the type of conversations that you have with people. That's really what I see being very significant. Like, this could be with this new person that you meet. This could just be in general. Your mind, you're going to be very intellectually stimulated come these next few months, and even over like a period of a year. That's what it feels like. And this is really going to build your self-confidence. You're going to feel very validated by the conversations that you have with people. You're going to recognize that you have it going. Like, you can be much more successful than you think. You have it going on for yourself. Like, you really do. Maybe you didn't see that before, but that you're sitting on a lot of potential, and this is going to this is like divinely guided to really make you see that and believe that about yourself. Because I think you need to step into this version to step into the next phase of your life. That's what it feels like. And then this new person that you meet is going to be very cute. Like, very cute as well. Very fierce, but very cute. Like, a little sweet, a little sour, you know what I mean? And you have make the effort. Yeah, make the effort. So you have engagement here too. So you could very well be with that person. Someone with the name Emperor. the Emperor just joined the chat here. So, yeah, that is pretty much what I see there for you, Angel. It does. Okay, wow. All right, yeah, if I'm saying the same things, then... Because I have no idea what I said in the last... Oh, look, here he is, the Emperor. I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't remember what I said to you last time, but yeah, if there's an overlap, then yeah, I would say it's important to pay attention to these things. But yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. And then for Caitlin is up next. You told me that she would be trying to pull me back in and not cave into her. Okay. Yeah. I do feel like separation is necessary. I do. Because yeah, it was divinely guided that you guys have gone through this distance or this separation, because there's a need to learn how to do something for yourself, to grow into yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then that is how you would come back together and reconcile. I do think she's a little butthurt as well. Like a little butthurt, like a little, what's the word? Well, a little bitter. A little bitter. And I'm splitting the deck again, and you have the Six of Cups again. So I really think that you're, I don't think you have to engage with her. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you have to engage with her. You know, put this relationship on pause, take a break, right? And really work on yourself so that you can get to a position of certainty and stability for you. And then that will give you, the clarity that you need about this relationship. Yeah, you have the Death card. So this could be a kind of connection that goes through a death and a rebirth. I hope that helped you though, Angel. I hope that helped. All right, Caitlin, I see you there. I wanted to see about my connection with Ryan. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. I wanted to see about my connection with Ryan. He confessed his feelings for me. I wanted to see about my connection with Ryan. He confessed his feelings for me too. To your friend. Okay, he confessed his feelings for you to your friend. To your guys' friend. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Knight of Swords, bottom of the deck, as we're starting. Oh man, Nine of Swords. I literally see him, this is what it feels like he's doing energetically. Literally that he has his heart in the palm of his hands. Yeah, he feels like he has his heart in the palm of his hands, and he's like, please accept me. Now that he has been vulnerable and like his feelings are out in the open, he doesn't necessarily know what's going to happen next. I think he's second guessing. Yeah, I think he's literally second guessing himself. Page of Wands. He's second guessing himself. He is questioning if he should have done this, if he should have been vulnerable, but he also really likes you, and he was hoping that this would initiate some sort of contact or mutual feelings between the both of you. Has he reached out to you personally? Okay, he did. Okay, he has reached out. Okay. Okay. Hmm. This is someone who's like, damn, like, I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, damn, I can't believe I'm like pulling her. Like, that's what it literally feels like. Like, damn, like, I can't believe, um, I can't believe this is actually happening. I'm a little bit surprised by it. And I think he's like in this energy of like, please love me, please accept me, because now I can't go back. That's what it feels like. There is this intensity that he's realizing that he can't go back on this. Like, now that this is out in the open and yes, you were receptive, it's like, okay, this is real now. Now I actually have to pursue this. And so that's why he's kind of like, and he's also trying to figure out what to do with you. Yeah, he's also trying to figure out what to do with you. And you might see him this weekend. Okay. Yeah. So I think he's trying to plan a date, is honestly what it feels like right now. And he's trying to figure out what you like. He's trying to be sneaky. He's trying to ask around, what does she like? What does she like to drink? What does she like to do? What kind of atmosphere does she like to be in? He's trying to set up a date with like maybe a few different points within the date. That's what it feels like. Um, and your friends might be like, oh, do you want us to like come with you? Do you want us to like do a date with like everyone, like, or like hang out with everyone? And he's like, no, absolutely not. Let me get this under control. Let me plan this myself. So I think this is actually going to be a very sweet gesture, and maybe this is why he's pulling back, because yeah, he's trying to figure out his next steps. Yeah, this person will definitely be back. You get the Knight of Swords, you get the Six of Wands, you get the Knight of Wands. This is someone who's trying to stir up some passion and fire in the relationship by learning about you and learning about the things that you like specifically. Yeah, Tower. I think this is hitting him as a reality, like, wow, I can't believe this is actually happening. So it's an intensity that's kind of off-putting to him right now, where it's like he's processing all of this and trying to see what comes next. And this could be like coming as a tower to you, like, wow, I can't believe he's like putting in the effort like this for me. I can't believe he's like coordinating this for me. Eight of Cups and the Justice card, temporarily walking away to create a moment of justice, to create harmony, to create balance. So he can show you that he actually cares about you deeply. Yeah, men be doing that. I don't know what that is in their psychology, but like the amount of times that I hear that they're so interested and then they pull back, it's like, I don't know what that is about them, but they always come back though. They always come back. I'm splitting the deck and you have the Knight of Swords again. Let's see what he wants to say to you. Specifically, let's see. What does he want to say? I'm so in love with you. You're perfect to me. Yeah, he's like, how am I pulling her? Like, literally. I never expected to fall in love with you so quickly. He's working on opening his heart too. That's what the other card said. Working on stepping into a place of vulnerability. Yes, one second. I need to own up to where I feel sure about the relationship. Yeah. Like I really want to be sure about this. Now that I have it, I'm like, oh God, there's no going back now. Not that he is not interested. It's just like the way he needs to step into a provider position for you. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be emotionally there. You know, he needs to be available, right? So that's what he's working on right now. I think that you're better off without me. He's having second thoughts. Not because he doesn't like you, but because he wants to make sure that he can provide for you and step up to the plate and cater to you and love you the way that you deserve. And so yeah, the feelings are there, but the follow through, yeah, I'm afraid of commitments. But I wish you would knock at my door. I wish I got this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of cold feet, but he'll work through it. He will work through it. He's definitely not gone for good, I can tell you that. The thought of you is driving me crazy. Yeah, he's trying to figure out. Yeah, he's trying to figure it out, girl. I want to take care of you the way that you've always taken care of me. Yes. There it is. A timeline, I would say this date is going to happen within the next month, I feel like. Let's see. In the next month, let's see. In the next month or so. This could even be like within the next week. Within the next week. Yeah, like within the next 5 days. November is really significant for you guys too. Yeah, I was gonna say November. And then you also have Pisces energy here. So this will be a very emotional interaction between the two of you. It'll feel just very good because he's been working on curating it. You know what I'm saying? You're a Pisces. Okay, wow. Yeah. This has been divinely guided for you with the 5 and the 11. This is a relationship that he's working on curating, that the divine has been working on curating. And the date is going to really hit you. Like I said, it could feel like a tower moment where you're just like, yeah, this feels right. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. So if this is the energy where it's like your energy is present, this is like you're really going to feel seen. You're really going to feel heard, appreciated by this person. So yeah, girl, that is what I see there for you. Let me know if you have any other quick questions. But that's what I see. And then Devin is up next. The list is closed for the night, you guys, as well. The list is closed. We have Devin up next, and then Teresa. You are very welcome. You're very, very welcome. All right, Devin, let's see. Okay. Is his new friend Ayla doing the same? Okay, let's see. No, not necessarily. I don't necessarily think that Ayla is doing the same to him. I don't think so. But I can see where there might be a question about this because I feel like Ayla likes to gossip a little bit. I do think she likes to have her nose in other people's business. Like she likes to kind of maybe even be the center of attention. But there's also something about someone being very reserved in this energy at the same time. So she could have multiple different sides to her. Yeah, she could have multiple different sides to her. But I think she just wants to be liked. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. I think that exactly what I just said. I think she wants to be liked. I literally think she wants to be liked. She wants to be seen. Like I said, she wants to be the center of attention. But I think this is her. I think she actually likes your friend, yes. But she doesn't know how to go about that in a more mature way. What worries me is she has a boyfriend, but she's never with him, and it worries me because it happened to him before. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it definitely feels like she's trying to get your friend's attention. I can say that for certainty. For certain. I think she's definitely trying to get his attention by being the center of attention. Like, by creating drama around him, you know what I'm saying? So that there's something going on so that she can feel like she's involved. I don't necessarily think she's someone who is very mature, you know? And so this is really the only way that she knows how to do this. I think she likes him a lot. I do think she likes him a lot. I feel like with the boyfriend, he's just kind of a placeholder. Someone that she has, like as a placeholder, so she can feel more comfortable. I don't necessarily... Yeah, I hear you. 100%. I hear you. She could be malicious in the pursuit of getting what she wants. You know what I'm saying? But that I don't necessarily... Yeah, she could be... I'm, you know, as I'm tapping into this more, maybe he's not someone that he wants to hang around with or be with, honestly. Yeah. I do think she's malicious in trying to pursue and get the things that she wants. And when she's angry, when she's mad, I do feel like she throws like almost like a tantrum. Kind of like a child. Like, oh, it didn't work out. And now I'm pissed. I'm upset. And so I'm making things worse almost. That's what it feels like. So yeah, as I'm tapping deeper into this, I would say maybe not. I think I said that at the beginning because I think she comes off as very sweet, like, or this is what she wants people to see about her. But I think now, as this other energy is coming out, this is who she is. Yes, I do think she is lovable, but that her way of getting what she wants is very dramatic. That there is like retaliation here. I don't want to necessarily say that she's like a SLUT, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily think she like cheats, but when she wants something, she will end something else and go get it. And I feel like that is kind of what is happening in this dynamic. That I think her boyfriend right now is just almost like a placeholder, and that I do think she wants your friend, and that she would cut off her boyfriend to be with your friend. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe not. I think you're right on about her. I think she also sees you as getting in the way of what she wants, and that's why maybe she blocked you or removed you or something like that, because you're in her way. You know? Yeah. Yep. That's what it feels like. Let's clarify on her, please. Let's clarify on her energy, please. Let's clarify on her energy. I think she... Yeah, she wants someone to be at her beck and call. She wants someone to be at her beck and call. She wants someone to submit to her and to do everything that she wants, and to... I think she likes being in control. She wants to be loved. She desperately wants to be loved. Yeah, she desperately wants to be loved by someone. And like I said, I don't think she's like sleeping around with people or hooking up. But she knows how to get what she wants. And she'll kind of create a storm in order to do that. And especially like if they're in the relationship together, I don't think she'll cheat, but I think that if she doesn't get her way when she's with someone, this is going to create more disharmony. This is going to create more arguments between her and your friend or whoever she is romantically involved with. You know what I'm saying? This is someone who is demanding, controlling. It's my way. I want what I want. But this is coming from a place of insecurity because she wants to feel seen and loved and appreciated, as we all do. But she's going about it in a very immature way. I think your friend also sees through this. I do. I think he's interested in her because of this demeanor that she puts out, because of this kind of sweet mask that she wears, you know what I'm saying? Because initially when I was like, I don't think so, it's like, oh, then when you dig deeper, it's like, oh, this is who she really is. He is blinded. Okay. Okay, let's see. I feel like he's gonna figure it out. I feel like he will figure it out. Let me see. 3 of Swords. Something's gonna be said. Something is gonna be said about the boyfriend specifically. That he's gonna be like, oh, she's off limits. Or maybe the boyfriend is gonna confront him and be like, hey dude, this is my territory or something. Yeah. Something is going to happen with her boyfriend where he finds out she's interested in someone else. And so maybe this is what wakes your friend up. Because I feel like he's going to have this epiphany where it's like, oh, I am seeing clearly. I am. I see it. But I think you kind of need to explain this to him the way I explained it to you. That there are layers to her. And that you need to pay attention to the way she's acting now, because that's very telltale of how she's going to treat you in a relationship. But sometimes we also need to go through hard things to learn, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is dodging a bullet. Yeah, I do. I feel like it is dodging a bullet. Let's see more with your friend here specifically. Will he see this clearly about her? I think he's going to pursue her fast. I do think he will pursue her fast, but then you literally have the Knight of Cups in reverse. There's something here that's going to be almost intercepted. Yeah, there's going to be something here that's intercepted. They could hang out. They could go on a date together. They could hang out with each other after school. I'm not going to lie. Maybe they already have. Maybe they already are. But there's something here that's going to be intercepted where it's like, here I come, I want to pursue you, Ayla. And then bam, boyfriend. And it doesn't work out, you know? I think he's going to see, I do. I think he's going to realize. Let's see what else. Yeah. I think your friend is someone who wants to be loved too. The Empress, Knight of Pentacles, Strength. Yeah, I think your friend is someone who wants to be loved and he wants to be appreciated and be in a relationship. And I think this is what allows him to kind of wear his heart on his sleeve and maybe get himself involved with people who don't deserve him. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, sometimes, like I said, that's what makes us learn. At least you're a good friend and you can see through it, though. There's still going to be more drama and gossip going on about this, so keep your eye out for sure. And as for your career, how can I move forward with trading an opportunity, a career with trading, an opportunity for a career as a firefighter? Okay, let's see. I feel like when you're doing trading, this is something that you have to kind of be kind of aware of these trends, like, every day. This feels like something that you're waking up in the morning, you're checking these, I guess, numbers, you're checking the trends, and it feels like you're having to move quickly, you're having to buy and sell things quickly. I don't know if you're trying to get a mentor. This is like stocks trading, right? Is that what it is? Like stuff like that, or like coins or something like. I don't know if you've been looking into getting a mentor, but I don't necessarily know if I would advise for you to do that, because I feel like you're going to get the hang of it yourself. I do feel like you're going to get the hang of it. I do feel like you're going to see stable profits from that as you just practice every day, as you put yourself in it, you know what I'm saying? And as you... Good. Yeah, so I feel like doing it yourself is what is going to be the best, because you're going to learn from your mistakes and like, oh, okay, that move wasn't good. And so someone else telling you what to do doesn't feel like that's going to be very helpful for you. How many... I don't know if you have like 7, I guess, like accounts, like 5 to 7, like, I guess, like accounts or like stocks that you manage at one time, or maybe you're going to be working your way up to that number, but I feel like that's good for you to manage right now, because this is what is that phrase I'm trying to say, like low risk, having like a smaller amount of accounts rather than like a very large amount of accounts, or stocks or whatever, or things to trade, so that, yeah, it's low risk, so that if you do make a mistake, it's not gonna like be so detrimental to your finances or like what you have invested. So I would do like 5 to 7. I don't even know if that resonates. Yeah, surrender. So you're in a good place with it now, is what I feel like. And this is just gonna happen, that you're gonna get better at this through learning. I would say within the next 2 years, like, that you're still gonna keep at this. Yeah, I think that's a good start. Even like $500 to $700 is a good start. Yeah, I think you're being responsible with it. You can get more accounts though. Okay. You might be able to get 2 or 3 other accounts if they keep you around that range. Hi, Nicole. But like, I do see $2,000 as being significant, but then I'm also seeing like 2 years, like over this next 1 to 2 years. I feel like you could have a lot of money invested in this. Maybe at one point, like 100,000. I do see it getting to that point. I feel like you're gonna go to more so like a convention or like a conference about this. Like a convention or a conference about this specifically, where you can take notes and apply it to what you've been doing, but I wouldn't necessarily see a mentor. So if there's like a conference or a convention maybe that you feel drawn to go to travel to stay at a hotel for a night, I would say that is yes. Good. There's something I would say... There's something here, where, are you doing this in the nighttime? Like, I feel like the morning is gonna be the best time to do this. Yeah, work your way up slowly. You'll get the hang of it. I can see that very clearly here. This could become a financial freedom for you. This really could. Opens trade at 8:30 in the morning. Okay, yeah. In the morning is the best time for you to do this, for sure. Yeah, definitely the best time for you to do it in the morning. Let's see. Will you be successful with this trading? Yeah, you're definitely in the right place with it, so keep at it. That is my best advice for you. Yeah. This is going to help you find a new community of people. That's why I don't think that you should find a mentor right now, because this is you becoming your own boss, your own leader. This is also you bringing your family out of like some financial burden, moving them somewhere specifically. I definitely see you stepping into a leadership position with this. This is exactly where you're supposed to be. But maybe you're having a hard time with your self-confidence about that. But slowly and surely, you are going to really get the hang of how this thing works, and it will, lead to financial freedom for you and your family specifically. This is what's going to change your family dynamic. Good, yeah. Yeah. I also think that this is a calling that has been put on your life. I do. And that even though it scares you, gambling with your money essentially, that this greater calling is what is going to make you a stronger individual. So yeah. With the firefighter thing, let's see. You might not even have to pursue being a firefighter, because you might end up doing this full time. I feel like you might have a work from home job. You might get a work from home job. Yeah. You're with FedEx. Okay. I don't know. I feel like you're going to be doing something on the phone at home. Okay. Let's see. Do you finish school this year? Or next year? Or when are you in high school or college? Because I feel like for some reason I feel like I feel like okay, no actual school, you're just learning. Okay. Have you been out of school for a year? Is that significant? Or maybe 1 year is going to be significant. Maybe taking this up in the next year. I don't know. Let's see. Should you pursue this firefighter thing? Should Devin pursue this firefighter thing? This firefighter gig? Let's see. Should Devin pursue this firefighter? Page of Wands. This is something very new. Very, very new. Have you met the people? Like, have you met for free? Okay, wow. Then yeah, if you feel like it really aligns, then I would say yes. But this is something very, very new, where it feels like you're going to be learning 2 very new things at once. You know what I'm saying? And this might make you feel a little bit overwhelmed. But the firefighter thing could be a good backup if you don't go through with like this trading thing. But I think the trading thing is going to take off. I really do feel that way for you. Let's see. The firefighter position for Devin. The firefighter position. Please, the firefighter position. You're supposed to have a lot of money. You're supposed to have a lot of money, not just benefits. That's what I feel. You could do it. You could. It's going to be a lot of work. And it will, yes, be a good backup. You might even be able to return to this at another time if this firefighter thing, if you want. Yeah. There's something here about you being in the right position with the trading thing. And I know it's risky. It's risky. You're like literally betting, you know what I'm saying? But this also feels like you betting on yourself. And that's what allows you to grow in it. You could lose some money. I'm not even gonna lie, you could lose some money here. And that might test your commitment to it, but I still see, but like after that happens, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna let that happen again. You know what I'm saying? And so then it's like you get stronger. That's how, learning works. Yeah. Yeah. The firefighter thing is a little, not that ask me about that maybe again. Like maybe ask that as a yes or no question, because I don't see a lot of energy surrounding it right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let me try to get one more card about the firefighter. Yeah. I don't think the firefighter is your deepest calling. I really don't. I think what you're doing with the trading is. But like I said, ask me about that again, like, and see if there's different energy on it at a different time, like as a yes or no or something. But yeah, Devin, that is what I see for you. I hope that helped. Really? Yeah. I think it's a weight on it. I do. I think it's a weight on it. I do. I hope that gave you some clarity though. Take care. Thank you so much. The stuff you said about the coke that he wants to see that I've heard was true. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Nicole. And Teresa is up, and that is my last reading for the night. Teresa is my last reading for the night. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully, is my connection okay? I just said that was crazy, Nicole. I said that was crazy. But let's just close you guys for the night, though. I will be back tomorrow. Teresa, let me know your question, and we can start for you. Let's see, Teresa. Probably sometime in the afternoon. I usually go on like late afternoon, Nicole. All right, Teresa. Let's see, Teresa. What does Teresa need to know, please? What does Teresa need to know? The Fool, the High Priestess, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Wands. Even though you're receiving some hiccups, like with your work and stuff, there's something underlying here that maybe you can't really see. Because you have the High Priestess that came out in reverse. I flipped it up, right? There's something here behind the scenes that you can't see that is actually opening up your energy and making space for things that you actually desire. I also think you're experiencing some hiccups with work and with the people that you work with specifically, because this is testing you to see how you're going to handle it. Because there was a version of you that you used to be in with your good. That's freaking awesome. We love to hear that. And yeah, I feel like there was a version of yourself that you used to be with your ex, a past version of yourself that used to be very like tit for tat, that used to really get angry and very frustrated. It could have retaliated, you know what I'm saying? And so if you're experiencing little hiccups at work or you feel like you're getting into it with people, this is to test you to see if you've grown out of that version of yourself, And I feel like it's been hard for you to bite your tongue, maybe it has been, but that you are choosing yourself. You're choosing yourself and you're choosing to do the thing that is going to help you establish inner peace. And I think you are learning how to respond differently. And so that's kind of the phase that you're in your life right now, is what it seems like. You're learning how to respond differently. And I do think you're passing. I definitely think you're passing, especially with the Fool energy that you have. Sometimes it trips you up, High Priestess in reverse. I will say sometimes it trips you up. But what I can say is that these people, this negativity is leaving your energetic field. It's not getting harbored inside of you the way that it used to. You're actually learning to let things go, not dwell inside of your vessel, you know what I'm saying? And this is creating space for better relationships, for the higher paying clients, for better friends and new people that you're going to network with. Because basically, these new clients, these new relationships, these people require a certain version of you. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, these new relationships require a new version of you. And so that's what it feels like you're learning how to do right now. So this is divinely guided in that, yes, like more happiness is coming for you, but you're kind of being tested. Your commitment to it is kind of being tested right now. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that about your other client. That's awesome. Wow. Your life is moving quickly right now too. Moving very fast, very quickly. Unexpected things happening and you having to pick up the pieces and feeling disheveled. But this is for the purpose of things trying to work themselves out, become streamlined, move in your favor. And like I said, this is the Fool. This is setting you free from an old life and launching you into a new season where things are more profitable, where you feel better, you have more peace, you're more humble, like you know really how to relate to people, how to talk to people. I do see a job coming up for you that's going to be a big house. That could be like a $200 to $300. I see you making like $200 to $300 on something. Or maybe this is what you make in a few days or like in a day, maybe. This feels like it's having to do on a Wednesday, a Thursday, or a Friday. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So make sure you're resting. There's something really significant about getting enough rest, drinking enough water. I feel like I say that to you. I feel like I say that to you every time, but it's true for what you do. You have to be well rested because more is going to be demanded of you in your career. The work that you've been asking for, the work that you've been praying for, it's coming. There's something here about February that's going to be significant. February of 2027, where you could be going through like a rebranding with your business. In February, you know what works and what doesn't with the people that you work with. I also seen you do a refresh of like your materials, maybe like a refresh of like your materials, like your mops, your sponges, your soaps, like even with your energy healing stuff. Like I see you like being able to refresh, having extra money to like get new things. This could even be like your wardrobe, like some new clothes. That's what it feels like. Yeah, let's see what else for Teresa. Let's see what else. I do think like your daughter is keeping busy here, especially if she's going back to school. I think she feels a little trapped in her environment. I'm not gonna lie. I do right now. I think her energy has shifted a little bit, where she feels a little trapped in her environment, um, a little closed off. I do see her being a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. Um, oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, you have the Nine of Swords. Maybe she's a little scared how to, maybe she's a little shy. This could be her being a little shy right now. Maybe a little afraid to speak up. That's maybe what it could be. But she will have a good birthday celebration. She will be very loved on her birthday. That's what I see. Let's see. Will you going to her classroom hurt the case? Will you going to her classroom hurt the case? I do seeing him say, yeah, you might go. You might go. You have the Chariot. But I don't think he wants you there. Nicole, I'll try to send you a DM. It kind of varies based on what I get done in the day. Yeah, the Chariot, Teresa, let's see. What is your ex gonna think about you going? What is your ex gonna think about you doing this? He might not say, he might tell the administration he doesn't want you around. Yeah, he's gonna be like, your daughter would be really surprised if you showed up. But I don't think he wants you there. That's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, he would feel like this is some sort of betrayal. You going. Yeah, that you didn't tell him. Yes, Nicole, I will. That's okay. I know Teresa said she wasn't getting notifications either. I don't know why TikTok is doing that. It's so annoying. So it's not that you can't go, Teresa. I don't feel like you can't go, like you have the Chariot, but I don't think Avi would really approve. I don't. I think he would have a problem with it. Yeah, I think he would have a problem with it. But yeah, I think this would bring you a lot of love, though. I think this would bring you a lot of validation if you did go. Let's clarify for you here, too. Let's see. Let's see for Teresa. Let's see. Divine timing and self-awareness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, your life is being divinely guided. Like I said, the way I started this reading, this is all about you becoming more self-aware. You really learning how to respond at this time. That is the purpose of kind of the little things, little mishaps that you're going through at work. Yep. We had literally had communicate in reverse. This could be coming out in a few ways. Where you might not communicate going to the school, but this is also confirmation about what I said about learning how to communicate with others. Miss Luca. Let's see, Miss Luca. I think she's still around, but she could have been moved to, I don't know. It feels like has other focuses, maybe other responsibilities. Maybe this is even dealing with like special needs kids, or she could be focused on more on another family right now. She could have moved schools or like moved like departments, or maybe she works with like a different type of age group or something. That's what it feels like. Yeah, it feels like there's a focus off of your family with the Knight of Cups. Like, I mean, the King of Cups. There's a focus on a different family. That's what it feels like with her. That she's moved cases or something. That's kind of what it feels like. Yeah. That's kind of what it feels like. Yeah. She's definitely doing something different. 100%. But yeah, Teresa, that is pretty much what I see there for you. Let me know if you have any other questions, if there's anything else that I can answer here for you. But that is pretty much what I see. So yeah. Let me know. But like I said, your life is being divinely guided. Your life is being divinely guided. Yes, Jessica. Yes. What would you like to know about her? See how she feels. Let's see, how does she feel about you? I think she's pissed off, yeah. I think she's pissed off. I think she's emotionally worn out as well. She kind of feels like she's at the end of her rope, if you will. Yeah, she feels very worn out. Very, very worn out. Very emotional. And she's like, I don't need you. But I don't think she has a new job yet. She's in between. I don't think she has a new job. I think she's unemployed right now. Yeah, she might have thought you were worse than her. She might have thought you were worse than her. But what she doesn't understand about your energy is that God is working in your life to remove anything toxic. And I definitely think you and her were getting into it. Or she's the client. Okay, I'm sorry. I think you and her were getting into it though because, or maybe she doesn't, if she's a client, she doesn't have anyone else to do her house. Or she doesn't have anyone else to do her energy healing or whatever it is. Like she doesn't have another person to go to. So she's like alone. That's what it feels like in her lonesome. She's alone. But I think you and her were getting into it because this was supposed to show you how you were both reacting. Yeah, it was supposed to show you how you were both reacting, but you have the sun. She's the moon. You are the sun, she's the moon, right? And I feel like this was divinely guided for a reason because I think it was supposed to end in a separation. I don't think you guys were like good for each other. But you're showing as the light, she's showing as the dark. So, you know what I'm saying? And here you are, here she is, literally devil and the moon. I think she tried to weasel her way back into your life many times. That's what it feels like. She tried to come back to you many, many times, like pick up the pieces after she went away. But she's not going to be able to do that this time. This is like done and over with for good. Yeah, you literally have the Hermit. You literally have the Hermit. She's alone. She doesn't have anybody else. That's what it feels like. But yeah, I don't think she's doing that well. I don't think she's doing that well. I think she's worn out emotionally. Yeah. She likes to say that it was something that it's not. Like, you know what I'm saying? She likes to play the victim. She likes to be the victim. That's what her mentality is. And she's like, that's what it is. Yeah. I don't think she has a strong sense of self. You know what I'm saying? The things that you've been through have solidified this position that you're in. And that's why you're getting your blessings. That's why you're being tested, and then you're going to go into your season of blessings. She has really no confidence, really no sense of self. And I think she's trying to rely on a man, too, with the Emperor. But yeah, that's what I see there. I hope that helped you, Teresa. I hope that gave you some clarity.